Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Louise Winstanley, healer and therapeutic leader. So today I'm going to be sharing some angelic and chakra wisdom with you, and this will be for the month of March. This is a new format. I'm doing monthly readings rather than weekly, and I'll be using different angelic decks each month, and I have maybe 2 different choices of chakra wisdom to be choosing for you as well. These messages are for entertainment purposes and to help you just gain some clarity, some insight into what you may experience this month, what areas of your life you may need to attune a little bit more to make sure that you are feeling supported in your own well-being and your health as your overall lifestyle changes may occur. So I want to say, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please press subscribe and check out in the description what this reading is going to be about. And if you want to check out my website, it's just peaceandpresence.co.uk. I'd be really grateful if you could also, if you're appreciating the content that I'm sharing, also donate a little coffee to me via my Ko-fi link, which is also in the description. And what a beautiful day. So we're going to start off talking about how beautiful the weather is in Manchester, UK. So if you're living in the rest of the world, then I'm not sure what your weather's like, but we've had very torrential weather, storms, rain, wind, and today is so glorious. So it feels like spring is coming in, and perfectly timed as we enter the month of March. So I'm recording this in February, but this will be for March. So a little bit about me as well before we go on. As I mentioned, I'm a healer and therapeutic leader. I am an empath, and I support highly sensitive souls to connect with their own inner ability to heal. And this is just one of the aspects that I do this through the angelic wisdom and chakra. I also do a lot of meditation, mindfulness. I am a Qigong teacher, shortly to be, also a reflexologist and a Reiki master. And these are some of the things that I can help you with, as well as lots of other healing modalities, as I have a whole array of like 13 to 14 years worth of experience to help you. So today I'm going to be working with the Sacred Forest deck, and this is by Denise Lynn, and I've also got my chakra cards as well. There you go. So this is the first time I've probably done a live on YouTube, so I'm not sure if there's any comments now. So we're going to pull some cards and we're going to see what is coming up this month. Okay, what do the angels want us to know? So I'm going to pull 4 cards. I think there's 4 weeks in March. I may check on my calendar as well to give you a little bit more insight. Interesting, they're all upside down, these ones. These are really beautiful, with Pegasus on the card deck as well. Okay, let me just check the weeks in this month to make sure that I am working in sync with the calendar. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've actually got 5 weeks if we count. Okay, so I'm going to pull another one so that we have 5 weeks worth. Wow, quite a long month really. Okay, so let's have 5. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's have a quick flick of what's going on this month. Oh, interesting. And I'm just going to pull 1 chakra card to begin with, see what the overall theme for the month is, and I'll decide if we need to choose another one as well. Okay. Yeah, so perfect this month. Okay, so I'm going to go into the chakra card first off. We've got our root chakra, which is also known as the base chakra, building a strong foundation. I'm going to read the rest of it in a little bit, but tying in with that, this first week, so beginning on Tuesday is the 1st of March, we've got the guardians of the land, which is protection, and we've got a stag who is connecting with that energy of the earth and land there. This feels like very much about a territorial space and our home, putting a mark on our home this week to connect with, this is my home, my sacred space. But also, when you're not at home this week, you've got this energy that is providing a comfort and protective area. So it feels like this week there's some of us that are not going to be spending a lot of time at home, but possibly want to be at home. And this is taking a little piece, as well as leaving a piece of us at home, taking something to remind us. So is some of us doing some travel this week, exploring and getting about, but it feels like we're near home, but we're not at home. So I feel like we need to invest some time in actually being present when we are in our home this week, connecting with the energy, the earth lines, the ley lines of the earth. It all holds our ancestral healing there. It all holds energy of who's lived in this property before. So one thing I want you to do this week is really feel what it's like to be in your home. So sitting maybe in the garden, very important, because the garden's part of your home, even though you're not in it. Right, I'm feeling this quite strongly about the garden, really connecting with the garden and the home together. Can you bring something from the garden into your home? Is there a plant or a flower or something that is in your garden? And if you don't have a garden, something close by in nature that you can bring in. This is helping the energy of the elementals to connect with you and bring in this protective energy. So we're talking fairies, we're talking gnomes here, and this is where you're bringing something into your home to create this sacred space. And then this is also something that you can then take with you when you're going somewhere. So maybe there's multiple things that you are going to get this week. This is just helping you to feel grounded and present when you are at home, because when we are in our home space, a lot of people passing to and from can actually add a bit of distress to us, and as sensitive souls you will pick up on this more so, because we feel it in our bodies, we feel it in our emotions and our physical sense. So this is like a little totem, a little emblem of protecting that home space. So anybody that does come in is not going to impact you so greatly. And this is where this card, the chakra, comes in as well, because this is about being grounded and being part of nature. Bringing it indoors is helping you to be in your funnel of protection there, and being grounded and back to the state of naturalness. I'm still going to read that a little bit later on. So that is for this week commencing the 28th of February going into the first week of March. Okay, so for the 7th of March we've got retreat. Again, it feels quite homely. It feels like there's lots of healing with this. It feels like we're putting ourselves in that bubble. So we've done the work there to help us to make our home quite sacred and space. This is us putting a bubble around our home now, and this is us kind of building them walls and that structure around us, so that from the outside we can call upon angels to help protect our home space. And I've done a lot of work previously with energetic protection, energetic clearing in the home, because we collect all this stagnant energy from people and places. This is putting a beautiful bubble around us. So when you go to bed of an evening, you might want to put this shield around your home. You might want to imagine that you are in this ball, this ball of protection, and this is helping you to feel safe. This is calling you to find a space in your home where you can be, where you can just connect with the moment. So just spend a moment thinking about this, connecting with what it feels like to be in this space. And it's very gentle, it's very light energy there. Again, connecting in with the root chakra. It's all about the foundations. Our life, our existence is all about our basic needs, and our home is very much our basic needs there. Okay, so that's weeks 1 and 2. I'm just going to read the chakra message there. We've got, I create stability and security by adequately providing myself with my basic needs of a healthy life, such as shelter, food, water and clothing. I use my creativity to build a strong foundation, as this is my essential key to my survival and growth. The more inner and outer stability I have, the more grounded and fulfilling my life will become. I respect myself and take care of my physical body by nurturing and nourishing it. My body tells me what I need. So these are saying by working on protecting that house space, you're actually working on your own basic needs as well, and you are nourishing your body because you are putting this energy from outside in to ground you. You're protecting the home with your imaginary bubble and putting your home in this beautiful space that is only available for you, and other people cannot reach in and actually bring harm there. So I'm going to bring them for weeks 1 and 2 together. Week 3, so week commencing the 14th of March, we've got leadership. So once we've put them foundations into place this month, the first 2 weeks, we're going to feel more confident because we've done some inner work. And that retreat card there is also about working on self-care practices, working on nurturing your needs as well. And it's very much about solitude as well. So then we're going to week 3 and we are coming out. That stag that was in the shadows there, he's coming out. He or she or them. And there's lots of healing going on with the throat chakra. Even though I've not pulled the throat chakra card, we've got lots of healing there. And there's some confidence behind you. You've got the angelic support behind you, helping you to be seen. But also, yeah, you've got the groundedness there, the red in the earth there. And this is helping you to connect with your own inner being. So I feel like we're moving up the level there. I'm going to pull a chakra card for this because I feel this is more us coming into our power and our comfort zone here. Yep, exactly as I thought. This is the sacral chakra. We're moving up the chakras here. We've found our foundation. Now we're feeling that comfort to come out and to connect with that insight. And even though it's showing the throat chakra, that connects with the sacral chakra, which is just below the belly button. This is about us this week actually tuning into what we want, what we desire. And it says sexuality here. This is where our desires come. It doesn't have to be of a sexual nature, but it's about what your feelings are. I honour and respect my sexuality. I allow the natural flow of my feelings. I acknowledge that my sexual thoughts and feelings will arise, and I release unnecessary guilt regarding sex. I am open to the positive sexual feelings coming to me from others, and at the same time I keep my sexual activities well directed and balanced. To me, it's more about the creativity, how you feel, not necessarily about the actions from that chakra, but how you feel inside and how you're feeling more confident and creative in expressing yourself with your throat, speaking out, sharing your ideas. And this can be work and this can be personal as well. But as we're coming from the home, I feel it is on more of a personal level. I feel this is possibly around people putting boundaries up this week in the 3rd week of March, putting our boundaries up. And it might be saying, I don't want people to be coming in and out all the time, treating my home like a B&B. It's very much about standing in your expression and what is acceptable. So are you saying that this space is my space here, and this is where I need to focus on my creativity? Don't come into my space when I'm doing my creative work. Some of you might be artists, some of you may be more natural flowing of getting ideas out there, and maybe you've been hiding them. Now's the time to shine your light and get those ideas out. Lots of healing for the throat, so this is about feeling confident, being able to speak there, and like I say, we're in the second chakra, we're moving up that foundation there. Okay, week 4, we have got week commencing the 21st of March. We've got pure spirit and purification. I feel like there's some finer tweaks that need to go on. So leading on from the sacral chakra, that creativity, this is you aspiring to reach something a bit more shiny in your lives. I feel like there's a list. I feel like there's a list happening, and you're working your way to get into something particular on your list. Is it like a bucket list that you're doing? But I feel like you need some help from bringing help in from elsewhere to help you achieve that, because we've got this greenery here that could be leading back to week 1, that object that you've got from nature is going to help you with your bucket list, with your list of to-dos, with your list of gratitudes even. So gratitude feels quite strongly there, and it's about reflecting there on the amazing things that you've got, and actually neutralizing things that didn't feel great at the time, but for you to achieve and move up that ladder of feeling that you've accomplished something, we need to bring things into a neutral state and actually healing those areas. So is the healing going on? And interestingly, is this the 21st? This is just coming after my I'm doing a free full moon healing and forgiveness circle on Friday the 18th of March. So this day, the week commencing the 21st, I will be sharing an opportunity for people to come and join my Healing Portal membership. And this is where this neutralizing comes in, and this is where we help to clear and cleanse, so that we're grateful for the things, even if they weren't amazing at the time. We can find little things in there, and this ties in with my gratitude circle as well that I'm doing every month. Next one is next Sunday, the 6th of March. It's all about reflecting and clearing. I feel like she's dusting off things with this. So nature is very much about clearing, cleansing things, and it is still part of the sacral chakra. It's very creative, it's very gentle and feminine like, isn't it? She's very much bringing a pure essence to everything that happens there, and the sacral is very much about stepping into the masculine and the feminine and bringing that into alignment and balance. So that's week 4. Week 5, am I right? So week commencing the 28th of March, we've got the Aspen Spirit and Courage. So this one feels quite different to the others there. We're going more into the spring. But for some of us, we've gone from working on the home, we've gone from working on being in our creative selves. And I feel like I've lost a card here. Why have I lost a card? Oh, there you go. We've gone from looking after the home, looking after ourselves, and then cleansing. But I feel some of us this last week have a bit of a relapse, and there's a bit of I want to get out into nature, I want to get out and do things, but I feel like there's still more work for you to do in the home. There is that beautiful light above there that is shining over your home, and on the outside there's all this growth, there's all this yellow. Yellow is very much about spring. We've got the daffodils, the butterflies are out there. Now what I want to say is the butterflies have gone through their stage. They've gone through the cocoon phase, they've gone through being a caterpillar cocoon, and now they're a butterfly. So it's saying, if you step out of your comfort zone a little bit, because it is courage, there is hope. You've sometimes just got to take that first step. So it can be that you're too comfortable in your bubble, you may be saying a little bit too much about how you feel, and maybe that's brought a little bit of fear. So we need to possibly step back to that healing stage and actually think about, how can I heal that fear within me. This is where my healing portal comes in. It's about stepping out of the fear and into the light, and that's that space I hold every full and new moon, to help people feel that they can step out in this beautiful, gentle energy. And it is vibrant. This is all about, I'm not going to pull another chakra card, but I feel like we're stepping up into the third chakra, which is the solar plexus there. We've got that yellow, we've got that confidence. So really, really focus on building them foundations. It's really about building the foundations, but building a little bit of trust in what you've built, and that it's safe for you to come out. And ticking that things off them list is possible. You can do that, but you may need to go back a few stages to actually reach the goals that you need to do, by cleansing and clearing, reliving positive affirmations, looking at your gratitudes, reflecting, being that observer this month. So I feel like it is a really, really positive month there, but I feel like we've got some self-doubts at the end of the month. So what I want us to do is to look at the power of 3, do things 3 times, get some sort of rhythm, repetitive motion in place for maybe a morning and a bedtime routine. Once you implement some of these things, you will start to feel that that light is supporting you. And the power of 3 is very much a supportive number. It's very much about building them opportunities for you to step forward. So that's our guidance of our angelic and chakra wisdom. The first time I've done a live on YouTube. I'm not actually sure if anyone's actually watched me, but I shall have a little peek to see. I'm not sure if anyone's watching or not. Oh, we've got one person watching. Hello, lovely. So thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe if you have not done, and if you really appreciate what I'm doing, I'll put a link in for you to share a donation to my coffee, for Buy Me a Coffee. And if you want to work with me one-to-one, I'll put details in for my website, or you can send me an email if you'd like to know more. I've also got a beautiful space on Facebook that you might want to join. It's called Held in the Flow of Life Energy, and it's a sensitive soul journey to experience and exploring their challenges and their fears, and helping them to connect with their own inner ability to heal. So I'll put the link on for that as well. I've got some lovely things coming up. I've got some free healing in the next few weeks, and in there's some calming meditations as well. But most importantly, on the 18th of March, I'll be holding a Zoom space for a full moon healing and forgiveness circle. It's part of my healing portal membership, but you can come for free on that evening and experience that purification. Even though this is showing a little bit of the week after, it carries on after that evening as well. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. It'd be beautiful for you to come and join me. So thank you very much. I am Louise Winstanley, healer and therapeutic leader, and you've been watching Angelic and Chakra Wisdom for the month of March 2022.